How did a dispute between two neighboring countries escalate into one of the biggest geopolitical crises of our time? Let's break it down. The tension between Russia and Ukraine has deep historical roots but erupted into full-scale conflict in recent years. This video will provide a quick overview of the key events and issues driving the conflict. The historical relationship between Russia and Ukraine, including Ukraine's independence after the fall of the Soviet Union. Key events that have fueled tensions, such as Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, the conflict in eastern Ukraine, and Ukraine's efforts to align more with the West, like the EU and NATO. The cultural and political divide, particularly between the more pro-European Western Ukraine and the more Russian-speaking eastern regions. The events leading up to the recent escalation were marked by significant tension. Russia's military buildup on the Ukrainian border signaled a looming threat. Diplomatic efforts to de-escalate the situation unfortunately broke down. Eventually, this led to the invasion, igniting a conflict that has drawn global attention. The global reaction was swift and decisive. Sanctions on Russia were imposed by many countries, aiming to pressure a change in course. International support for Ukraine surged, with aid and resources flowing in to bolster their defense. The impact on global markets was profound, particularly affecting energy and food supplies as the world grappled with the economic repercussions. The humanitarian impact has been devastating. Millions of Ukrainians have been displaced, forced to flee their homes in search of safety. Casualties have mounted, with countless lives lost or irrevocably changed. The broader effects on civilians are heart-wrenching, as families are torn apart and communities are left in ruins. The situation is still unfolding with continued fighting and diplomatic efforts. The outcome remains uncertain. It's crucial to stay informed and consider the humanitarian aspect by supporting organizations providing aid to those affected by the conflict. The Russia-Ukraine conflict is a complex and evolving situation. Understanding its roots and consequences is key to grasping its impact on the world today.